start a brand new day.
I say tomato.
And I say tomato.
Together we're building community in the garden.
And helping families and seniors in Kingsport learn how to grow their own food.
So I say grow a garden and eat lots of fruits and vegetables.
I say fitness, exercise, and lots of outdoor activity.
Fruits and vegetables.
Exercise.
But together we're working to improve the health in our community.
We are Sullivan South.
We are DB.
Together we are trying to help young people reach their potential.
Together we can make a difference for the young people of East Tennessee.
John, paper's really where it's at.
No, I say plastic. But together, we work to provide stable employment
so people can support their families.
You know, the basic things that we need to have a good life, first of all, is a quality education that leads to a stable job, and many of our United Way agencies are focused on being able to provide that opportunity, supporting our school systems, which is where collaboration comes in, with the ultimate goal that if you've touched one life, you've touched many. The second is being able to help provide an income that will support a family through retirement. And United Way agencies do that through preparing people to be able to qualify for a job, which means self-sufficiency, which means that they're able to eventually give back to the community. And third is then good health. Good health is also represented by the United Way agencies, whether it be fitness. You know, we've got Boys and Girls Club, we've got Big Brother, Big Sister, we've got Girls Inc. that have as components of those physical activity. In addition to that, we've got agencies which provide nutrition, provide food sources for some of our people that have needs for it. Through both those two, we end up with a population to be able to be self-sufficient.
My name's Carrie Holder, and I have a 3.5-year-old daughter, and she goes here at the Kingsport Child Development Center, and they've helped me out a lot by being income-based, and where I work part-time while attending school, which I just graduated in May. Ever since I had started, put her in Kingsport Child Development Center, she has really enjoyed coming there. She calls it her school. She gets excited in the morning. She wants to go to school. She really enjoys how they have a schedule. They go outside, twice a day, and they go to the playroom, and that's another thing I like about it is they follow a set schedule, and it keeps her, I guess, on track. So I am thankful for United Way being there to provide funding for Kingsport Child Development Center, because it really helps me out with them being income-based, and it gives me some wiggle room being working part-time and attending school.
I'm Rhoda Bleasy, and I'm delighted to be a tutor at the Literacy Council of Kingsport. I've been tutoring here since October of 2009, and it's been a lot of fun. It has been an opportunity to meet very interesting and knowledgeable students. I have 2 students, and one is working on his reading skills and the other is working on his English skills. When you're making the commitment to work with someone, you are saying, I am going to be working with them for the long haul.
It means a lot to me to be able to come down here and try to learn what I didn't learn when I was a kid. And now that I've learned a whole lot in the last probably 1.5 years, 2 years that I've been here. And the people that I've met here is just perfect. I believe I've learned more now than I have when I went to school.
It has been so exciting to meet the people who are so interesting and so knowledgeable in their own way. I think a lot of people think that because someone is coming to the Literacy Council that maybe they have a limited experience, but I have learned an incredible amount from the people that I have been working with.
Everything has helped me a lot since I've been here. I mean, I never bothered looking at street signs. I never bothered looking at anything. And now that I've been coming down here, I go to work and I try to read the signs off the interstate.
Oftentimes they're sort of at a life change point. Something has happened that made them say, I'm going to do something about it now. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to confront this, and I'm going to learn how to read, or I'm going to get better with my English, depending on what it is that they work on. And it takes a lot of courage to walk in that door, and takes a lot of commitment, and I really admire that so much. These are people that are sort of heroes to me, and I really admire them.
I wrote a Mother's Day card to my mom, and I never wrote my mom anything, and I wrote a Mother's Day card to my mom. And it meant more to me to do that than anything in the world.
Well, I'm Glenda O'Neill, and I'm a speech pathologist at Mountain Region Speech and Hearing Center, and this is my friend Addison. And Addison has been coming to our center for a long time. She first came here when she was diagnosed with a possible hearing loss after failing her newborn hearing screening, and then she started in therapy when she was 10 months old. She has a hearing loss, and she now has a cochlear implant, and we're learning to listen and learning to talk, and she's doing great and making great progress.
I have seen amazing progress with her. She's, you know, we've had our ups and downs with her story as far as doctors saying, you know, she can't hear. And then they said, well, she can have this amazing device that will make her hear.
Mountain Region Speech and Hearing Center, our mission is to provide our services to anybody in need, and so we strive hard to do that. The monies that we receive from United Way help us fulfill that mission, because a lot of the times insurances don't pay for services, especially for kids, and so we use those monies to provide our services to everybody in need.
And Mountain Region and Glenda have been here the whole time, trying to help us through it and support it. No matter what, you know, no matter what avenue we were going to take, signing or oral, they were here to help. And it means, I mean, it means the world to us that they've been here, and they've been a great support.
Tell everybody with a good B, tell them bye. You tell them. Look at Ann and say bye.
I'm Liza Harmon, and I work with Meals on Wheels as a volunteer. We are a totally volunteer organization. We have 2 kitchens where we prepare a total of about 250 meals every Monday through Friday. We have approximately 500 volunteers between the cooks and the drivers. Your financial situation is not a requirement to become a recipient from Meals on Wheels. It's just whether you need us to deliver to you or not. And that some of the recipients that I have come to know, I consider them a loved one. There are those that I hug every single time I come. The majority of our funding is through United Way, and we could not exist without United Way, because I'll be honest, we're a volunteer organization. We want to be out there delivering or cooking in the kitchen.
The Kingsport Community Garden is a collaborative effort between United Way of Kingsport and the organizations including First Presbyterian Church, AARP, the City of Kingsport, and other churches in the area. The people in the bed include families, seniors, organizations that feed the homeless, such as Hope Haven and Salvation Army. We also have individuals providing food in individual beds for the hungry.
Now you've seen where your dollars go to make this a better community. I'd like to thank you for your time, your talents, and your treasures. And I want to ask you that going forward that you join me to wear this shirt and live united. Together, we can make the community a brighter spot and a brighter place for all. When you improve one, you improve the entire community. Going forward, I'd like to ask you to do 3 things: give, advocate, and volunteer. Join me in living united.
The best way to help us and to help other agencies is to support United Way. And the beauty of it, I think, is that United Way agencies, they minister to those that need it. It has nothing to do with whether the person has ever donated to United Way or not. It's totally about the need, and that's the great thing about this community is we have a lot of wonderful agencies that have figured out exactly what needs to happen. There's no overlap. We talk with each other. That's another great thing about all being a part of the United Way umbrella is we know what other agencies can do, and we can help make sure that the recipients' needs are met.